Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Um, okay, you all can see my picture, right? I don't see it on my PC for some reason. You guys, the more I try to fix this issue with my computer, the worse it gets. I promise you, the worse it gets. I mm, well, let me see. I just hope that the sound is coming through the microphone, right? It's not like it was yesterday, right? I have been trying to disconnect my phone from the PC for days, and I just cannot do it. So somehow I have caused the issue where every page I open, I have to approve the picture to show up. And like, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to show you what I see. Okay. Oh my God, this is just a nightmare. Anyone who thinks I'm good at computers, I'm I've, I'm not. I'm not. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. You have a picture, my regular profile picture, right? My avatar, whatever you want to call it. This is what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at right there. I don't even see my picture like you see it. This is what I get. I am ready to throw in the towel. I don't know what I did, but I am at my wits' end with this darn computer. I'm going to have to call Apple and just stay on the phone with them until we get this resolved. Either that or go back to the factory settings or something. But I am so frustrated. So, yeah, I'm going to get rid of that and put this up here. Um, but yeah, it's funny. I just don't know what I did, but I want to disconnect my phone from the computer. My phone rings through the computer, and sometimes when I want to use the microphone, it goes through my telephone and not this microphone that costs a fortune. Um, I don't know. It sounds okay now. Great. All right. I was even thinking about just turning my phone off for today, just to make sure that it doesn't do that again. But yeah, it sounded kind of sketchy earlier yesterday, but that's okay. I will work it out. I'm just going to call Apple and tell them, listen, how do I undo this? Shelly L. Hi, Baron. Thank you for showing my mug 10 months ago. My website is live and I sent you a few things. $1 for every Sussex purchase goes to one of their charities. Wow. Where do I find what you sent me? Is that in the email? Okay, let me see here. I'm going to go to the email and see. Is that what I need to do? But yeah, gladly. Let me see here. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. I'm just laughing at myself actually. I um I really stepped in it this time. I promise you I have. Okay. So, oh, okay. So I don't see anything on the email. Well, let me look at your comment here. But thank you for the super chat. Okay. Oh, okay. I mailed it. It's a package. Oh, sure enough. I will make sure that I let you know when I get it. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Hello, Hazel, Angela M, Beverly McCaskill. Okay, let's not delay any further. Anyway, I think we'll be out of here in like an hour. And so Harry was in Aspen today. And wow, by the way, thank you, Mod Squad, for all of your hard work. I sourced some of the best photos of Harry to share. Some of the best photos. Let's see here. Um, well, these are actually superimposed. That is not the Rocky Mountains back there. That is actually a background image. But yeah, so the Prince of Polo, Prince Harry shows off his polo skills in a fierce match in snowy Aspen. Or as Barbara Walters would say, in Swowy Waspen. Yes, in Swowy Waspen. Prince Wary shows off his wheels in snowy Waspen. Yes, Swowy Waspen. That's snowy Aspen to you and me. But that's how Barbara Walters would say it. Winsweary. Winsweary swows off his wheels in Swowy Waspen. Yeah. I shouldn't do that. Barbara Walters has gone to her glory. And one of the things that frustrated her a lot in life is that people thought that she had a weird kind of well, she couldn't pronounce her R's, or as she would say, her W's. She could not pronounce her W's and W's. W's and W's were I gotta stop. You know what? Once you start, it's kind of hard to stop. But I don't want to disparage that poor woman. Well, she wasn't poor. She was phenomenally, I mean, hundreds of millions of dollars rich. Okay, that's enough of Bawa Wawa. Okay, so anyway, and I mean Prince Harry shows off his polo skin. Let's go to the next one. Here's an image of Prince Harry. He was player number one, of course he was, and Grant Ganzi was it Ganzi was number three, and Nick Roldan it was number nine. Love those colors, by the way, the black and light blue. Oh, is that Nacho Fagares? Yes, it is. Nacho was player number three on his team, and is that Hilario? And oh no, Nacho is number five. What is that? Artemio? I'm going to assume that that's family that played. Hey, Legs. Hi, fam, to you too. Yeah, I'm going to guess that's Nacho's family that played. Either that or that is an extremely common name, Fagares. But yeah, so there's Harry and Nacho hanging out. Harry's real brother. Yeah, Harry's real brother, not that heretic in Kensington Palace or what is it, Royal Lodge, Forest Lodge. So yes, World Snow Polo Championship, Rio Grande Park, Aspen, Colorado, and oh, it was a 2-day event. A 2-day event. So I guess Harry was only there for the second day because, well, I don't know. Maybe there were some photos from the first day. But yeah, Harry played a vigorous match, and I am more than certain if it wasn't for Harry, there would not have been so many photos from this event, and there are tons of them. I have really enjoyed myself gathering what I could find. But yeah, there were tons of photos of Harry, as it is with just about any event. Let's see. Love that Harry is getting some good polo practice in and having some guide time. Yeah, absolutely. Because as everybody knows, Harry is what was that they said? All he does is sit around and play his Game Boy and dream about the days of old and all that kind of stuff. Harry is out there kicking it. He handling his business. Let's see. And I guess his team won. I do believe his team won. And there's some more of Harry. Let me see. I got a video. Let me see. I want to Oh, I got to download it if I want to share it with you. Oh wow, you know what? The notorious JTB, he's saying that his candle was he said it scented his apartment before he even lit it. Now he says he's like addicted to it. The 519, that is my favorite. Moroccan mint, what is it? Cardamom and tea tea something. Tea leaf, I think it is. Oh my god, that candle that's like the best candle. Um Between the two, that's the best. The other one is nice, but the 518 is the best of the two candles. But you really got to buy them both. Um, and then the vessel that comes with the candle, that is so cool. If you have the Meghan Sussex candle, don't forget when it gets really, really low, I say blow out the fire, pull that wick out of there, and then stuff it with paper towel to absorb all of that, every trace of the wax that you can gather while it's still hot. And then you can clean it with um, baking soda and like a damp sponge and baking soda, dry baking soda, damp sponge, dry as you can make the baking soda, and just have at it because it's like a chalky texture. It's not really smooth. It's kind of chalky, so it's very porous. So you really have to um, use a non-abrasive to clean it. I'm sorry, a mild abrasive. All right, continue here. Um, oh, there's another image. Oh, by the way, I was supposed to get that video, wasn't I? Let me try one more time. Oh, okay. I see what I need to do. Give me just a second so I can download it. That was from the shorts. That was a short, though, wasn't it? Gosh, I hope I post. Yeah, that was a short. Yeah, so I want to share the short with you. How would I do that? I mean, you could just watch it on your own, but that's no fun. Oh, wow. I see a drone. They had a drone flying over the game. Fancy that. Huh. Okay. Oh. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Yes. Got it. Download it. Okay, I had to go to my menu to do that, but I got it. See, I'm not so bad at computers. But I ain't so great either. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Okay. Prince Harry, St. Regis. Okay. Got that. Here goes. Okay, for some reason that one did.
Here comes Harry on the defense. Harry looking for the hook. Mickey slides underneath him. Nice play there by the 7-goaler. He's coming in for the attack. Here comes Mickey. He's going to flick it back. Oh, he leaves it right in front of the goal. And Roldan's in control. Nick Roldan gets into trouble. Leaves it up front for Harry. Here comes Harry. Wide open, French goal on a little miracle. Janichica. Boom! Harry gets on the board for the home team. Aspen Valley Polo Club up on top 1-0. Welcome to Aspen, Harry. Nice goal. Gets his team.
Last but no means least, playing for the St. Regis Cup. The home team powered, of course, by the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Can I please ask Mr. Nick Roldan, Grant Gansey, and Mr. Prince Harry to step forward, please? Grant Gansey, of course, the winner of last year. Where are you, Grant? Step forward, Prince Harry and Nick Roldan. Where are you, Nick? And, of course, Mark as the patron. Another very good-looking team. Right. You got. Are you pulled? Did you draw? Here we are. You got to pull. You got to draw a number first. Number 2. Good luck, lads. Good luck. We'll see you up there tomorrow. Right.
So I guess they play again tomorrow, huh? Because they said the 17th and 18th. So I guess they play again tomorrow, which would be cool, right? Hey, Legs says, oh, let me take that away. There we go. They wanted to minimize his polo expertise, right? Pop off. There we go. Or experience. There we go. Thank you very much, Legs. All right. Yeah, they said Harry is very competitive. They say that when his brother plays, his brother barely, puts the effort in, but they say that Harry really leans into the shots. And there was one, excuse me, pardon me. There was one video that I wish I could have grabbed where Harry was like kind of petting and reassuring his horse, which was really cool. Yeah, he just took some time out to reassure the horse. which let me see. Do I have that? Do I have that? Let me see. Oh yeah, I think I do. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can share that with you. Very sweet moment between Harry and his horse. Okay, yeah, this does not have sound, which is okay. But let me share that with you right quick. Okay, it is coming. It is coming. There you go. See there? Look at him. Yeah. It's almost like he's praying with the horse. I think that's very sweet. I think that is very sweet. I'm pretty sure that one of these days that the Sussexes will have a ranch. They'll probably have a nice ranch somewhere like in who knows. There's a lot of places in the West where they can like buy some land like Montana or something like that and have a ranch of their own. Have their own polo ponies. Isn't that sweet? Love that moment. Love that moment. Good on you, Harry. Good on you. Okay, I did not want that. Oh, there we go. That's where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, so just a few more that I have. And of course, Harry and his brother catching up. Looked like they were doing some skiing, huh? Yeah, got to take some time to ski. Now, it is not known whether or not the rest of the family is there. That we are not aware of, but I mean, if you don't count his brother Nacho, we don't know if the rest of the family is there. And this was after they drew their numbers or whatever they were doing. Yeah. There we go. And of course, Harry does not like tographers, right? Remember he said that when he was a little boy? I don't like tographers. And take a look on the right. That is a post from Meghan. As you know, Meghan finds her husband very hot, right? So they still have the hots for each other. What could I say? So she posted that on the Instagram. Oh, hello there. That's what Meghan had to say about seeing Harry on his polo pony. Oh, hello there. Oh, by the way, I did receive a couple of those PayPals. You guys know who you are. Thank you, and thank you very much. Yeah, I got those. Was it earlier today or yesterday? Either way, I did get them recently. So there you go. Oh, and thank you so much for supporting. Royal Sussex. And there's Harry walking with his skis. So far, I haven't seen any photos of them skiing, but when I can find them, I will grab them for you. Wow, look. Hey, ladies, he's taken. Look at those girls back there. I said he's taken. It looks like 4 girls, well, 5. Then the guy is looking away because he's tired of them talking about Harry. Yeah, that's what I think I see back there. Okay, got some fans, do we? Let me see. Good morning from Liberia. Well, good morning to you too. And thank you so much for joining us. Oh man, I love this. Harry is living his best life. Look at how happy he is. All right. So, all about Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan's upcoming Netflix film, The Wedding Date. The royal couple are teaming up with Girls Trip creator Tracy Oliver on a rom-com. We talked about this yesterday, so I won't go into a whole lot, but that is coming. That gives you something to look forward to. But don't forget, tonight is Emily in Paris. Let's see, did that premiere yet? It should be on right now. So I hate to say it, but I'm going to be up all night because I want to watch Emily in Paris. I hope you guys don't mind. I have been waiting for this. You don't understand. I have been waiting. Okay. So remember, Harry and Meghan are the executive producers. If anybody asks you, they are the executive producers. The Sussexes are gearing up to dip their toes in the world of rom-coms. Per People magazine, Prince Harry and the Duchess Meghan have selected their next project stemming from their ongoing creative first look deal with Netflix. Oh, remember how they were saying that first look deal was not going to work out for them? Well, it seems as though Netflix has taken their first look and it seems like they have received a green light for their rom-com. I wouldn't be surprised if there was not a cameo appearance. Anyway, yes. The royal couple are set to produce an upcoming adaptation. Jasmine Gilroy, is it Gilroy's 2018 novel, The Wedding Date, from the mega streamer via Archwell Productions, similar to Prince Harry and Meghan's own love story. Oh, wow. I might have to get the book. The Wedding Date follows what's at first viewed as an unconventional relationship between an interracial couple, eventually evolving into something meaningful, whirlwind romance. A groomsman and his last-minute guest are about to discover if a fake date can go the distance in a fun and flirty debut novel, reads a log line from the best-selling book. Agreeing to go to a wedding with the guy she gets stuck with in an elevator is something Alexa Monroe wouldn't normally do, but there's something about Drew Nichols that's too hard to resist. Isn't that perfect? Harry and Meghan, the world's most famous rom-com couple, are going to produce a romantic comedy. That is so perfect. The upcoming project will be helmed at the by screenwriters and producer Tracy Oliver, who became the first Black woman to write a film that grossed over $100 million at the global box office with her hit comedy Girls Trip. Oliver's other film and television credits include Little, The Sun is Also a Star, The Blackening, First Wives Club, and Harlem While Two Girls Trip. Oh, Harlem While Girls Trip 2 and Blackening 2. And Deck the Yalls, get it, Deck the Yalls, are all currently in development. Deck the Yalls? Oh, that's too cute. Deck the Yalls. Yeah, I don't know if I like that title. It's a Deck the Yalls. Okay. I'm sure it means something. It was announced earlier this year that the Sussexes would continue their work alongside Netflix following the success of their previously released projects, including their documentary Harry and Meghan and Meghan's lifestyle series With Love Meghan. We're proud to extend our partnership with Netflix and expand our work together to include the As Ever brand. Meghan shared regarding the renewed partnership, which also includes her line of kitchen and home goods As Ever. Meghan says, "My husband and I feel inspired by our partnership, who works closely with us and our Archwell production team to create thoughtful content across genres that resonate globally and celebrates our shared vision." So, yeah, I'm excited. This is great news, you guys. This is such great news. Yes, we're going to have to navigate all those haters and everything, but listen, the Sussexes are in control, and who better to make a romantic comedy than Harry and Meghan? So, very exciting. So much for that first look deal being disappointing, huh? The wedding date. I'm excited. I'm excited. Well, you know who else is excited? Check it out. Um Georgia Zadie had a B&E. Yes, a breaking and entering. Moment brazen thief breaks into Lady Colin Campbell's castle and steals Christmas presents. My goodness. Now, you know what? If that person would have shined that flashlight on Lady C's face, you know what I'm saying? Or even better, what if Lady C just stood at the what if Lady C stood at the top of the steps and just held a flashlight up under her face, like in those horror movies? What if she had done that? I mean, come on, the way that light and shadow hits her face, that person would have run for the hills. That is the best deterrent. That is the best deterrent. Just have Lady C stand at the top of the steps and hold a flashlight, or as you guys in the UK say, hold a torch under her face, and just let that light beam up on every crack and crevice. I'm pretty sure that that would be the last time this person had ever tried to do something like that. Well, according to Lady C, he got away with some presents for her son Misha. Yeah, her son Misha. Um, Surely Lady C can go back down to the pound store and replace whatever items were taken. Um, but yeah, she's looking for some. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't start a GoFundMe. I would not be surprised if Lady C doesn't start a GoFundMe so that she can capitalize on this um, alleged theft. Yeah, I wonder if the premises are searched. I wonder if they dig in a trunk in the back of her closet, and aside from finding a mummy, an old lover, a mummy, I'm sure they'll find a torch. They'll find that Parker that um, alleged criminal is wearing, and also a beard. Yeah, a beard and a dark wig. I just got a feeling. I just got a feeling that if you go prowling around her castle, you're going to find a costume that looks just like the perpetrator, right? You're going to find that costume. This is the moment a brazen thief breaks into I'm a Celebrity Star, Lady Colin Campbell Castle, and steals one of her children's Christmas presents. The socialite, who is only 76, I thought she was older than that, who starred in the 2015 series of the reality show, is offering a reward for help catching the burglar who broke into her home at Castle. What is that? Groin? Castle Groin. Yeah, that's a weird name for a house, Castle Groin. Anyway, um, she's offering an award. Now, I'm not an award, a reward. Am I right that she said that she's offering £500? Is that right? Let me see here. Let me see. Oh my God. Yeah. Listen, guys, she's only offering a £500 reward. I repeat, she's only offering a £500 reward. Is that tacky or what? £500. Okay, let me make sure my mic is on. I got a bad feeling my mic is weird. Oh, it is on. Okay. Okay, I see it now. I got a little nervous because I cannot tell if the mic is working or not, but it looks like it is. Let's see. Yes, Heather Stroud. They only stole one present. One present. And I don't know. It's just something weird about it. Let's see. It says here Lady Colin Campbell is offering a £500 reward for information about a thief who stole a Christmas present from her porch. From her porch? The socialite announced, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That cannot be right. That cannot be right. That cannot be right. Okay, it says here £500. Lady C took to Instagram to plead for help and showed a CCTV, that's closed circuit TV footage, of the moment a robber strolled up to the front door of her Castle Groin home to steal the Christmas presents. Now, see, it says presents here, plural, but we know it was only one president she mentioned. The socialite lives a peaceful existence at her huge property near Worthing, West Sussex, but what is that? Serenity was shattered after the theft. That's too bad. And poor Lady C couldn't go galloping after the perpetrator because of her shattered pelvis. Boy, I tell you, I bet you that pelvis got more miles on it. A shattered pelvis. I'm still trying to understand that. Let me see. Probably the son was getting rid of his present because it probably is socks and underwear. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let me see. Yes, all she has to do is hold that torch under her face, and the shadows that are cast will frighten anyone. As a matter of fact, I bet you the shadow is probably more frightening than the face itself. I mean, who would want to run into that face in the darkened corridors of Castle Groin? Yeah. And what about those dogs? Don't she have like a bunch of dogs? How come the dogs didn't bark? Oh, well, the thing is, they are going to fly in a paleontologist. Yeah, the world's premier paleontologist who is capable of repairing her shattered pelvis is actually out in the field. I think down in Peru or Ecuador, something like that. Anyway, the premier paleontologist that's required to help repair her um, shattered pelvis. You know, someone who's adept at understanding old fossilized bones. So it's going to take a little longer than they expected, but the hospital sent her home for now. And whenever the paleontologist arrives, then they'll bring her back in, and then they'll try to find something from the museum. They're probably gonna have to find a piece of fossil at a museum, something that matches her anatomy. But yeah, they'll find some type of fossil that they can, I don't know, maybe um 3D printed or something like that, and then they can try to fit it into that cavernous area. Um and that should make it okay. But a $500 reward. Mm, barely worth it. Barely worth it. I mean, $500. Well, 500 pounds. How about if the perpetrator gives the other person 700 pounds just to keep their mouth shut? April Love, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Castle Groin. And of course, at this time of year, I cannot help but think of the Grinch that stole Christmas. Well, it seems like Lady C is not the only Grinch. Not only does she bear a striking resemblance to Thomas Jefferson on a nickel, but she also bears a striking resemblance to the Grinch that stole Christmas. See what I mean? She has that very curious amount of space between her nostrils and her top lip. She's got that unusual amount of space between her top lip and her nostrils. I would like to take a measuring tape to that, actually. That is so unusual. I tell you, taking that thing out to the rainforest, I bet you most of the wildlife in that area where they were camping out, I bet you most of that wildlife cleared out when Lady C got there. I mean, just cleared out. Every little reptile, every vertebrae, everything took off. All the mammals, all the reptiles, all of the bugs, that area, you couldn't get by getting bit by a mosquito if you tried. It all cleared out when Lady C got there. And of course, um, if you guys do not know why Lady C is so famous, take a look on the right side. Lady C was once married to Lord Campbell, right? See, Lady Colin Campbell keeping her old title and giving her children the last name Campbell is so weird. She was married for less than a year, such a desperate social climber. So, Lady Colin Campbell keeping her old title and giving it to her children. Well, her children were born in Russia. She wanted to adopt kids from Russia because, according to her, she is part of the Russian nobility, even though her family were merchants from Jamaica. Yes, she doesn't look like the typical Jamaican, I know. When she was ready to uh, do her social climbing, it wasn't much at home for her because, well, people knew her at home. You know what I mean? They knew George Zadie, but when she went to London, they didn't know Georgia Zadie. So by the time she left Jamaica and got to London, her name was Georgia. Or is it Georgie? Georgia, something like that. She feminized her name. Now, of course, we don't want to be insensitive to Lady C. We don't like her as a person, but we definitely are not going to make fun of the fact that she was born different, right? So, bravely enough, she decided to stop taking the testosterone and she switched over to estrogen so that she could live out her fantasy as a British socialite. And thing is, she didn't tell Lord Campbell. Lord Campbell was the only person who wasn't in on this. And so when he found out that there will be no children, at least they will not be able to start a family of their own. And that's, I'm trying to put it politely, when he found out. But according to him, he realized that he had been bamboozled and he just could not touch her. He could not look at her. He was very, very upset um, because, well, I guess she didn't tell him that she was different. Now, what's different about her? We don't know. We're not going to get in her business like that. But according to her, she decided that she wanted to be someone else or some another way. And well, I think on that part, she shows a great deal of bravery. But I also think that she's not a very honest person. She strikes me as being very dishonest because of the way that she allegedly bamboozled George. I'm not George, but Colin Campbell, Lord Colin Campbell. So they got a divorce. It took about a year, and that's probably only because they had to get lawyers involved. I believe, given the circumstances, there should have been an annulment. I think that would be excellent grounds for an annulment. But I wasn't there. I don't know what the law provides, but I do believe that somebody was not forthright. And well, anyway, that's um that's how Lady Colin Campbell, Lady C, that's how she got to be so famous. I don't even believe she has a right to that title, but she uses it anyway, and the rest of the world plays along. So, roaring rampant affair with gorgeous Larry Lamb, and reveals how the what is that Gavin and Stacey star pumped testosterone in all directions. Well, I tell you what, in that relationship, he wasn't the only one pumping testosterone. Matter of fact, it was testosterone all over the place. I mean, you couldn't imagine. I hate to think where that testosterone was coming from. Yeah, he wasn't the only one in that relationship that was pumping testosterone all over the place. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there was more than an ample supply of testosterone and probably not a whiff of estrogen. Lady Colin Campbell has shed further light on her roaring affair with Gavin and Stacey star Larry Lamb in their younger years. The I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here star appeared on Best Magazine. I suddenly the let me see. I Suddenly Single podcast. Is that right? Where she detailed her 6-month romance with the actor, which occurred when she was 28 and he was 29. She said, I had a roaring affair with Larry Lamb before lavishing him with praise, saying Larry is a great guy. He was gorgeous and is still good looking. Oh, okay. Well, that's Lady C sitting there with him. All right. Well, testosterone for all. Why was I a celebrity? Let me see. Why was I'm a celebrity? Lady Colin Campbell raised a boy. Well, like I told you, they had to. She's very vocal about this, so I'm not, you know, I'm not revealing anything here. But she likes to talk about it. As a matter of fact, she likes whatever attention she can get. Um, there was a, I think you would call it a mutated gene. She was different. And so back in those days, doctors would ask the parents to make a choice. Do you want a boy or a girl? And so they would start an aggressive, you know, treatment for the desired outcome. And I'm choosing my words carefully. And so, excuse me, that's what she went through. And to be fair, it was very difficult back in those days. It was very difficult back in those days. Nowadays, there's a more modern approach to these things. Still not an easy life, but there's a more modern approach. And so that's what happened to that person. Maybe that's why she's so cruel and vicious. I don't know. Let's see. And now trying to insert herself into Hollywood drama so she can harass The Duchess of Sussex from across the pond and the appearance of proximity. Yeah, she has no place in Hollywood, none whatsoever. Yeah, I don't think she has many fans over here. I don't know that she's you know, I don't know how popular she is over here. But I guess she's made a decision. Um Fortunately for her, nowadays they have unisex loos, and she doesn't have to feel that pressure anymore. Um Now she can shatter her pelvis in complete anonymity. I'm sorry, anonymity. So, Lady Colin Campbell is on the I'm a Celebrity because her castle needs a new roof. That's why she did that show. She said her castle needs a new roof. So, if she does start a GoFundMe with this theft of a pound store Christmas gift, who knows? She might be able to get some more work done on that castle, on that dilapidated relic, that ruin. And I'm not even talking about the castle. I'm not even talking about the castle. Anyway, let me continue here. So yeah, that's Lord Campbell, the man who was bamboozled. And even though her spine is all over the place, I mean, not her spine, her pelvis, she was still doing her show from the hospital. Yes, she was in the hospital doing her podcast. Is it just me or is her nostrils getting bigger? I could probably get a roll of Bow dollars up each of those nostrils. What do you think? If I had two rolls of Kennedy half dollars, I bet you I could make them things fit inside of her nostrils. It's a wonder she didn't smell somebody breaking into her castle. The picture with Kate are the arrival. The pictures with the Princess of Wales are the departure. Isn't that weird? The pictures with Kate are the arrivals. The picture with the Princess of Wales are the departure. Louis and Charlotte left with the Prince of Wales. Didn't photograph Prince George and the Princess of Wales leaving. Well, interesting, because people are saying that that means that they probably didn't leave together. It is assumed, it has been alleged that when they went to that Christmas luncheon, they seemed to think that Will and Kate went their separate directions, and that William took Louis and Charlotte with him, and that Kate took George with her. So I guess what they're trying to say is two separate households for the two of them. That is what they're alleging. And they are never wrong. And as you can see here, so they all arrive together but depart separately. And someone else says back to their separate homes. It was Will's turn with the youngest. How long are they going to keep this charade? This charade, this charade. How long are they going to keep this up? How long are they going to pretend to be one big happy family? Well, that remains to be seen. But it has been long suspected that the two of them do not live in the same household. Anyway, that person is a photographer. And as you can see there, photographer who has covered the royalty in the UK and abroad for over 30 years. So he would know. He would know. And on the right side, take a look there. While everyone else in the family arrived by automobile, David Armstrong Jones decided to arrive on a bicycle. Yeah, see there? While many of the royals arrived in cars and black cabs, the king's cousin, David Armstrong Jones, instead opted to bike to Buckingham Palace. The 64-year-old wore a bright orange high-vis jacket to keep himself safe while cycling in the low light. Yeah, that is Princess Margaret's son, right? That is Princess Margaret's son who rode a bike for the Christmas luncheon. I thought that was practicing what William and Charles has been preaching. He's actually walking the walk and talking the talk and everything. I know. I think that's very cool. Let's see. His daughter arrived with her aunt, Lady Sarah. Oh, okay. Oh, you're saying they alternate having kids? I think so. They alternate having those kids. And let's see. This is a 100% a critique of the parents. I really don't understand why Wank did not do more to make their kids somewhat comfortable in front of cameras. It's their destiny, or so I have been told repeatedly, to be in the spotlight. It just seems like they are being set up for failure, unhappiness. Yeah, that is from Henry VIII. And then take a look there on the right. This is interesting. Believed to be the children's nanny, the unidentified passenger sported an eye-catching nose ring and the edgy two-tone blonde and black hairstyle. They believe this person is a new nanny. Isn't that something? So we have to look for her in the future. But until we know better, that may actually be a new nanny. See there? Eugenie's trendy new nanny, Princess, is joined at Buckingham Palace by helper with blonde and black hair and a nose ring, and she's a world away from Kate's former Mary Poppins. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, yeah. I did say that was Eugenie's nanny, right? Well, anyway, we'll be seeing more of her in the future. And hopefully we'll be seeing less of this beast. If we never see her again, it'll be too soon. Prince William and Princess Kate's secret guest house reserved for Carol and Michael Middleton. Well, you know what? I think that works out because I'm guessing that it wouldn't hurt if there's some new drinking buddies, at least one drinking buddy. Carol Middleton, she comes with perks because she has all of those cocktail bottles that she's been taking home from British Airways for years. She has like the doomsday stockpile of cocktail bottles of liquor. So if there's a nuclear apocalypse, she will have ample supply. She will have ample supply. So it might work out handy having someone close by with that much booze. I mean, they're going to have to bring it in by the lorry load. That's how much she has. No wonder the airline has been making money. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm sure that Carol doesn't have a problem. And just like I'm sure Kate and William don't have a problem. Do they? Okay. And so we are going to end with this. What I have been waiting all year for. Emily in Paris. It starts tonight. They said the 18th, and today is the 18th. So let me see. Let me see if it's there. Okay, what happened? Anyway, you guys, this is what I'm looking forward to. Emily in Paris. They are back for season 5. They're back for season 5. So I'm going to say goodnight to you. I promised an hour, and an hour it has been. Thank you all so much for joining us. Let me see. I'll read your comments before I go. I think that Pippa doesn't want to fake that she likes her brother-in-law that beats her sister, allegedly. She wants better for her sister and wants her sister to be a person, yet she would rather be trolling. Well, Pippa has disappeared from the scene. She really has. Pippa is all pipped out, to put it mildly. Pippa has pipped out. You know, I haven't watched Crazy Rich Asians yet. Someone told me it was good. Thank you, Cookies and Cream. Good night, Zakoy Farms. Good night, Mary H. Ingrid Soares, Angela M, Terry H. Good night, everyone. What are they implying is the discomfort? If you're talking about, this, I think so. I think so. I think that that's what they mean. I mean, I can only guess that's what they mean. Is the fact that William always looks unpleasant, though. You know, they complain about Harry's appearance when he's not smiling and stuff, but rarely do they say anything about William's body language, which I think borders on terrifying. So, yeah, I think that's what they're talking about. I think if William is not in counseling, he really ought to be. He really ought to be in counseling because he does not seem normal, whatever normal is. He doesn't seem normal. You know, they like to play in our faces and say, oh, William has the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's worried about Kate. He's thinking about his father. That's one way to look at it, but I don't buy that. I think William has some deep emotional problems, and or there may be some chemical reasons why he appears the way he appears. There may be that going on. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Is it? Okay. Okay. I got to try to watch that. But only after Emily. Oh, there it is. Season 5, episode 1. Oh man, I love that so much. And I don't know if you guys know this. Robert Collins probably knows, but Emily in Paris is going to be in Rome this season. Now, how long they're going to be in Rome is unclear, but that has got to be fun. That is going to be fun. If you've never been to Rome, then you got to watch it. If you have been to Rome, you better watch it. Rome is so beautiful. Thank you, Heather Stroud. Always a pleasure. Ooh, now you're talking. Now you're talking. Are you saying that we need to do another members only? Is that what you're saying? We need to do another members only? Oh, yeah. Don't forget, you all, New Year's Eve. We always do New Year Eve together. So, New Year's Eve, we're going to start at 10:30 so we can say Happy New Year to the East Coast. And then, of course, we'll be here for Central Time, New Year's. And then, of course, what is it, Mountain Time? And then, of course, the Pacific Time Zone. So we're going to be here for all 4 time zones. So do plan to stop by for the new year. Also, it's probably not too late to send a Christmas card or whatever. And there is the official Royal Sussex mailing address. Royal Sussex, 1440 West Taylor Street, hashtag 523, Chicago, Illinois, 60607. It's probably not too late. Is it? I don't think so. Everyone, please watch Masaka Kids on Netflix. Keep restreaming Masaka Kids and Meghan's holiday special. Give them a good rating. Let's help to make them both number 1. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got to try to do one before the end of the year. Yeah, we got to try to do one before the end of the year. That'll be so much fun. Just kind of look back and we can just like let our hair down, drop a few F bombs. Right? Right. So, yeah, if you guys don't have a membership, you might want to consider getting one. They're only $4.99. That's how much you would pay for a price of a cup of coffee, right? And just give up 1 cup of coffee once a month and you can help support Royal Sussex. So get those memberships. Okay, cheers. Love you guys. I'm going to say goodnight. And while I'm watching Emily, I gotta do I gotta get all my stuff together because Christmas is coming, so I need to do some packing. Or should I wait? I need to wait because I need wrapping paper. But yeah, that's an excuse to wait. I'll wait. I'll just watch Emily. I have a snack and I'll watch Emily. Oh, so cool. So cool. All right. I'm looking forward to it. Let me think of what day would be best. But it'll be very spontaneous. Maybe we'll just wrap up really fast and then go to the members only when all three of us are together. So that sounds like a plan. All right. Cheers. See you guys next time.